diamond-covered Rolls Royces, $33 million Ferraris, and from there, it only gets crazier. These are the most expensive cars of football players. Neymar has cars that literally nobody else in the entire world can buy. You see, he makes around $100 million every single year, and there's nothing he loves blowing a bag on more than his car collection. Back in 2019, right after he signed a $200 million deal, he decided that Audis, Ferraris, Bugattis, they just weren't flashy or expensive enough. He wanted something that nobody else could buy, and that's when he found a $4.5 million supercar he couldn't live without. This thing, well, it looks like a damn spaceship. This Lamborghini Veneno has a V12 engine and can go 355 kilometers per hour. That's 208 miles per hour. And there's only 5 of these in the entire world. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure he won't get recognized driving this down the street. But you want to know what's crazier than that? It's not even the fastest car he owns. Later that year, Neymar decided it was necessary to spend a few more millions because, $4 million on a single car, it didn't dent his bank account enough, so he had to step it up. Are you seeing this? This thing looks like it might transform and fly away. His Lycan Hyper Sport came with a twin-turbo F6 engine, 780 horsepower, and can go 395 kilometers per hour. That's 245 miles per hour. I'd like to see a cop try and pull this thing over. Now, $8 million on 2 cars, things don't get crazier than that. Right? Well, Lionel Messi's cars cost him $50 million, and one of his cars is literally illegal. See, Messi had been known for his Audis and Maseratis, but in 2015, after he won the Ballon d'Or, he decided to spend $2 million to celebrate, and with that, he bought one of the rarest cars in the entire world. I feel like a lot of these football players played a little too much Need for Speed growing up. They're buying cars straight out of video games. Messi's Pagani Roadster has a V12 engine and can go 335 kilometers per hour. That's 208 miles per hour. That's literally fast enough for a plane to take off. This machine is so insane that as soon as he drove it off the lot, cops pulled him over and told him his car is so dangerous it's not even allowed on the road. Yeah, I just hope he can get his money back, otherwise he spent $2 million for absolutely nothing. But if you're doing the math, you know he still has $48 million of whips in his garage, and more than half of that was on a single car. See, back in 2016, Messi got an anonymous tip that the owner of his dream car was finally selling it, a 335 S Spider Scaglietti. Man, this thing is a beauty. Messi dropped everything, raced to his private jet, and flew to the car auction in Paris. But there was one huge problem: Cristiano Ronaldo. See, before Messi's plane landed, Ronaldo offered millions to the dealer to buy the car himself just so he could pull up to El Clasico in Messi's dream car. I guess the rivalry on the field just wasn't enough, but the auction house knew Messi was on his way and wanted to give him a shot at making a better offer. So when Messi showed up, the two battled it out and things got pretty heated. Neither of them were trying to leave without this car, but eventually the price got a little too out of Ronaldo's budget, and for the first time in his career, he accepted defeat. That day, Messi became a champion again, but this time the trophy cost him $35 million. After all, he's already got over $22 million in cars. I'm talking, he's got so many, he literally lost count on how many. Wait, hold on. Do you mean to tell me he doesn't even know what's in his own garage? Really? That's ridiculous. Now, what's also crazy is half of the money he spent was on his Bugatti collection. See, in 2016, he spent $2 million to go 407 kilometers an hour. That's 253 miles per hour in his all-black Bugatti Veyron, and just a year later, he spent another $3 million on his silver and black Bugatti Chiron, this time with customized CR7 headrests on the seats and his logo on the left-hand side. Now, Ronaldo already having 2 Bugattis, is it really a surprise that in 2020, when Bugatti released their rarest car yet, Ronaldo was the first in line? Yeah, he decided there was no way he could live with himself if he didn't spend $12 million on this. And man, I thought my Mazda 3 was fast. Ronaldo's not playing. His all-white Bugatti 110 came with an 8-liter W16 engine and can can go 380 kilometers per hour, 236 miles per hour. Not to mention there's only 10 of these cars in the entire world. Now, even though Ronaldo spent 17 million just on Bugattis, he spent even more millions on cars for a rainy day. Back in 2019, after winning a Serie A championship, Ronaldo wanted to spend some millions to celebrate, and that's when he spent over 900,000 on a limited edition McLaren Senna. It came with the twin-turbo V8 engine and was designed to look like a shark. So just like Ronaldo always does, as soon as he bought it, he had to flex it to his 200 million followers on Instagram. Now, what's crazy is Ronaldo only meant to flex the McLaren. He didn't even realize that 2 of his 400,000 Rolls Royces would pop up in the frame. But, Ronaldo's a big fan of that brand as well, so why not? He's been spotted in an all-white Rolls Royce Cullinan and another all-white Phantom, so he's not always in cars that can go 5 times the speed limit. So, there you have it. These football stars are crazy for sports cars, and with millions of dollars in their wallets, nothing is stopping them from adding to their collections. Catch you in the next one.